So I'm going to start. I mean, I've been kind of mourning of late the kind of lack of great indie films, the kind of mid-budget movie that we don't really see enough of. And this kind of series reminded me in a good way of the sort of films we would maybe see 7 or 8 years ago on the kind of Sundance scene. And we still do get occasionally like, Are You There, God, It's Me, Margaret, for instance. But I realised when watching this show, maybe kind of streaming and TV series are now the kind of home for that sort of content. Does it feel that way as actors, that it's become such a kind of incredible place for storytelling and for kind of character development?
It's a great question. I mean, I love the festival films have been my bread and butter for many years, and I've noticed a dearth. It's interesting how films can do very well at festivals, but then the channels by which we are able to see them are few and far between, and they really go up and down over the years. And starting kind of 25 years ago with like The Sopranos, there was this shift of the playwrights and the screenwriters began to shift to like, oh, there's support for the artistic voice here at these cable networks, which then became streaming networks. And so it does really feel like that's where there's an openness where, if you can find the right circumstance, you can make a show with a really unique indie voice. And I was just saying this morning, like our show, this feels like a show for people who read books and people who love art films, but it's David E. Kelley and co are so great at packaging that to make it sticky for a mainstream audience. So I love that at the moment, but every 10 minutes it changes. There will be a new streaming platform.
And I mean, I really loved the wrestling subplot in this, which of course both of your characters feature heavily in. So firstly, Nick, I was going to ask what those scenes in the ring were like to film. And secondly, have you ever both kind of enjoyed wrestling before?
I was pretty ignorant to wrestling. I love getting to transform and like learn a new skill. And this one was kind of like going to superhero boot camp. We had an amazing coach called Chavo Guerrero, who was my wrestling coach, and all of the stunt performers took such good care of me. So it was really fun because it was getting to learn a new athletic form of prowess and then perform it for the camera without ending up in the hospital. So like it was really fun to do. It was daring and really gratifying, but then also really satisfying that I pulled it off like an adult.
What does it feel like when you leap off? When you stand, you do that leap.
Yeah, it feels incredible. I mean, the hard part is keeping your balance because the ropes and the turnbuckle are all, are very unstable. And so once you leap, then you don't have to worry about that anymore. And so it feels you really truly are flying in a stadium full of screaming people, and then you crush your opponent. So it feels pretty wonderful.
Yeah, and Thaddea, I was going to ask, I mean, your character says in this that she's into cosplay. So my question is, if you were to go to a kind of Comic-Con or any kind of fan event, what would be your cosplay outfit?
Great question.
Ooh, it's a very good question. I think because of this, I've got very into Baldur's Gate 3. So I might try to go as Shadowheart, but I don't think I could do it justice. Like, our costume designer, Mirren, did a fantastic job. That might have been a spoiler. I'm so sorry. She did a fantastic job of kind of helping create things. And what I love going to those conventions is seeing the whole scope of, I think you said it before, like you've got a cardboard Iron Man, but then you've also got the high tech, everything moves, it lights up. I saw a really cool one at a convention in the UK. Someone had made a Dalek that actually moves and rotates. And after being on Doctor Who and seeing it face to face, it's like, this is amazing that someone has done this at home and taken the time. And it's a very specific version of the Dalek. And I think it's an incredible space for people to come and not have to apologize. And it's very welcoming and it's very creative and it's a lot of hard work. It's just really cool.
Brilliant. Well, unfortunately, that's all I've got time for. They're so fleeting, these chats. But thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you very much.
Cheers. Take care. Thank you.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys!
Hey, you guys!
Hey, you guys.
Hey, that's what they all say.
Hey, you guys.
Hey!